Good evening, everyone. How all of you doing today? Happy Monday evening, the first day of the week. So, how was your day? Okay, very good to see you again. For the last, I think, more than 24 days, we are seeing each other. We're connecting every day at 6:30 p.m. today. Most of you are following. Most of you are really regularly visiting and listening these live talks. So, I really thankful to all of you. Now, today I want to go a little deeper again in one of the confusing topic, most of the mid-career people really struggle when they want to get the clarity of their pure leadership career. Okay, so before I go into topic, I want to quickly introduce myself. So those who are very new to me, so all of you, I'm Tushar, your leadership coach, and I coach mid-career project managers who are more than 15 plus years or maybe more 20 to 20 plus years of experience. And you are all really good in your domain now, and you're really handling a teams also. You're delivering projects also. Now you are desiring to grow as an influential leader. That's what your career progressions are, and this is where I help you to move to the next level leadership levels of your career. This is where I help you. Okay, so that's me, and I'm author. I authored a book called The Professionalism Code, and this book is actually the book this book I wrote because I found there's a gap between what we learn in our education and what exactly required in your offices, in your corporate, in your jobs. There's a huge gap, and I want to fill that gap through this book. And I would highly recommend you to read my book, The Professionalism Code, which is an Amazon #1 bestseller now. Okay, so with this note, I will now go into the topic. Today's topic. The topic is whether to build the skills or shall we focus to on the roles which we're targeting for. Now this is the topic, and skills to build versus roles to aim for. So okay, so let me ask you something again. Give me some honest answer. Are you planning your next role, or are you building your next level skill? you know Many mid-career project managers, when we ask this question to them, they say that, Tusha, I want to become a program manager. I want to become a delivery head. I want a senior title. But very few that tells me that, Tusha, what capability must I build to deserve that role? This is where the leadership gap starts. Okay. So now I I want to tell you something. The roles are temporary. Okay, skills are portable. If you if you build the role if you build the role first mindset, if you focus on roles first, if you build that mindset, you become dependent on organization. But if you build skill first mindset, you become valuable anywhere. Okay, I would highly recommend you to read this book, which really influenced my thinking about this topic. The book name is Mastery, and the author name is Robert Greene. Now, Robert Greene in this book Mastery, he explained that the long-term success comes from the deep skill development, not quick title jumps. So if your focus is promotion, the growth feels slow. But if your focus is mastering something, your growth becomes inevitable. Is that a bulb on moment for you? Type yes in the comment section. Yeah, I'll tell you one real workplace example from my projects. I remember there are two project managers in my team wanted promotion. Now, the one of the PM said, Tushar, I deserve senior PM title. The second PM said, Tushar, I want to improve stakeholder negotiation, strategic thinking. Within 1 year, the first PM was still waiting for promotion. The second PM was leading cross functional teams, cross functional initiatives. Why? Because the second PM built the capability beyond his current roles. So eventually, the role followed the skill. That was a powerful lesson for me as a leader also. Yeah, you understand what I mean to say? So the question is, no, why did mid-career project managers they get stuck into their career? See, many professionals focus on role because it gives social validation. It feels measurable. It satisfies your ego. But skill buildings feels slow for many people. But it because it is invisible, it is uncertain, right? So I want you to read one more book. Another powerful book that shaped my thinking is called Peak, P-E-A-K, Peak. And the author Erickson explained in this book that the deliberate practice it builds expertise. So expertise builds authority, and authority builds opportunity. So if you upgrade your skill, the role must upgrade eventually. But if you upgrade title without skill, the it will increase your stress. Yeah, is that a bulb on moment? Type yes in the comment section. Now, I'll go a little deeper. I want to I recommend you one more book that will help you to have this strategic career thinking. The book name is The Infinite Game. See, the author explained in this book that the short term wins, it gives you good feeling, but long term positioning, it gives you bigger winning. Okay, so if you think 1 or 2 year promotion cycles, you feel impatient, right? But if you think 10-year capability arc, then you feel focused, you feel strategic. See, the role is short term, skill is long term compounding. Okay, now how to balance these things, how to have this mindset or come out of that role mindset to the skill mindset. Now I want to give you three shifts, which are very practical shifts. If you really confuse between skills and the roles, I want you to implement these three practical shifts. Okay, the first shift, I want you to shift from this mindset of what role next to what skill next. What skills makes me undeniable? This is the question you should ask. Strategic thinking? Is it a executive communication? Is it a financial understanding? Or is it influence across functions? So skill first thinking changes trajectory. Yeah. Now that was the first shift. The second shift I want to recommend you guys to follow and implement is, I want you to move from that promotion expectations. You're expecting promotion every year, you're waiting for it. I want you to move from that mindset to performance expansion. So instead of waiting for title, a bigger title, I want you to expand your current project impact, your impact, role impact. Now solve bigger problems, go beyond the project, solve bigger problems, take ownership of beyond the scope. Now promotion becomes outcome, not goal. Yeah, do you agree with me? That is a shift number two. Now the shift number three I would like you to follow is, I want you to shift from this role identity or title identity to capability identity. Again, this third shift is about your version. Okay, your identity shift. If someone removes your title tomorrow, what capability remains then? If someone removes you from your title tomorrow, what capability remains? This is about identity. This is what actually I'm talking about, identity. If you see yourself as a senior project manager, you depend on company. But if you see yourself as a high impact leader, you build transferable power. That was the third shift from the title or role identity to capability identity. Yeah. Now we come to the close of this topic. I want to again close it with a powerful thought that roles are given to you, but skills are earned. Roles can be delayed, skills cannot be denied. So if you build deep skills, promotion becomes inevitable, right? Promotion becomes consequences. So if this message created clarity in your mind, I want you to comment skill first below in the comment section. And in case if you want to build that leadership capability systematically, I want you to have a one-to-one session with me. Okay, there is a link in the comment section, or you can go to my to LinkedIn profile and book an appointment with me. And in that one-to-one session, I will help you. How can you build your influence ecosystem where you, on daily basis, you associated with that impact, and for that impact to happen, you have to build your skills. You have to build your capability. You get flourish in that system. So how to build that one, I'm going to help you in building that one. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do in that one-to-one session. Okay, so thank you for listening for today's session again. I hope I try to address the topic and try to give you a balanced thought process of how can you move from that role mindset to capability mindset. Now, again, so today I'm going to sign off now for today's session. But tomorrow, when I'll come back again, I'll come up with another leadership insight. Until that moment, I want you to implement whatever we just thought or just talked about. And there are so many other sessions we have done in the past. I want you to implement. And please feel free to ask me questions. Direct DM me on LinkedIn, and or you can join my WhatsApp community where we all like-minded people are coming together. We are sharing the thought process, our ideas, and we collaborate together. Okay, so I would like to hear you, your career challenges, your different perspectives. Okay, that will help me to come up with new topics again. Okay, so until that moment, I want you to take care of yourself, and God bless you. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.